So let me tell you a story about how I was a single dad and I was broke and tired and I was trying to provide for my 4-year-old daughter. I learned how to resell books on Amazon and it would change my life. Even more than that, I learned how to get free books from my local community doing free book pickups. Now, when I first started, I didn't know anything about Amazon. I didn't know anything about book reselling. But there was a guy that I worked with. He told me, hey, go around all the thrift stores, the estate sales, and go scan books and learn how to resell them on Amazon and eBay. I thought that sounds great. But then you have a whole bunch of competition. And then you have the thrift store and these other places were already taking the books and reselling them on Amazon themselves. So I'm like, crap, how am I supposed to get these books? And I'm trying to work, I don't know, I didn't want to work less, but I wanted to stay home with my daughter more. So what did I do? Let me tell you. I advertised. I told people that I would pick up their books. I told them that I would come right to their house, to their front porch. They just needed to leave them out for me, and I would come by and pick them up. And guess what? It really worked. People contacted me, and I came, and I went to their house, and I picked up their books for free. Here's the deal. Here's what I learned, okay? Those same books, I've heard people say this all the time. Those same books, people are like, those are going to be trash. People are only going to give you the garbage. But think about this for a second. How did the Goodwill, the estate sale, well, not really the estate sale, but like the library sale and the thrift store, how did they get their books? You want to know what the answer is? People gave them to them. The same people that contacted me to pick up their books before they went to the thrift store or the Goodwill. Why? Because they didn't have to take them anywhere. They're the exact same books that Goodwill would get. If you buy in bulk and you go through Goodwill or a donation center and you buy books by the Gaylord or by the semi, by the truckload, guess where they got those books? They were donated. So why not let people donate books to me instead of the thrift store, instead of the Goodwill, right? Skip that. No. I want them. I want them first, and I can get them first. People just need to know that I want them. They need to know that I am a reputable source and that I'm going to do good with the books that I get, right? So how did I do that? Well, I have a way that I devised. Really, it's a whole system that I set up in order for people to learn how to do it, like that I did, and it worked. So I was like, hey, I can make this into a video course. I can teach people how to do this, and it'll work anywhere in the country. It doesn't have to work just here. So guess what I did? I made a course, a video course that is free. You can actually join and you can watch the videos on how to get free books, how to advertise properly, how to set up a for-profit donation center. And then even more than that, let me tell you, something that changed my life, and it's called doing book sales. Running my own book sale changed my life. It was one of the best things that I ever did, because when I started doing all these free book pickups, I ended, you get a whole bunch of books that are, they're duds. They're not going to be valuable for online like Amazon or eBay. And there's tons of them. It's like the regular stuff. You're talking about like the James Patterson, the Nora Roberts, the Janet Ivanovich, all those type of things, right? The little novels. Everybody passes over the fiction books because they're not valuable online. But yet they're incredibly valuable if you run your own book sale. So that's what I've been doing. And when I first started, I did it out of my driveway. And it looked like this. I'll put a little picture up right here. And then I moved to the driveway and the front yard, which looks like this. And then I expanded. It went from the driveway to the driveway in the front yard, then the driveway, the front yard, the backyard. And then it got too big that the city told me, hey, you can't do your book sale at your house anymore. So what did I do? I found a place. So it wasn't a big deal because I had grown. And so I'm having money come in, consistent money come in from these book sales. So renting a place wasn't a big deal. But I started right at my house where it was free. And you can too. I'm telling you, it's not hard. There's already people who do it. Take a look at this picture right here. This guy started his book sale in his driveway and a little bit in his yard. And he made $2,500 his very first sale. All right. So then this other guy that I know that I started teaching, that I taught, he did his book sale here in a parking lot. and that was also free. So then he was able to make $9,000 in his first sale. And each of these guys are going to do it again. There's other people that I've taught who have made $2,500 their first sale. They've made, $5,000 now, and they've made now. There's one guy that I taught. His name is Jeremy. Jeremy is now doing his sale where he made $15,000 right from his yard in his driveway, and he's expanded to his front yard like I did. So it can be done. It's not that difficult. And so what I did is I made a video training course that teaches not just how to get the free books from the community, but also how to run your own book sale. And these things make a ton of money. Now, for me, I want to show you this picture right here of our book sale. In fact, I'll even put a little bit of a time lapse here so you can see it of how we set it up, how we run it, and how we make a bunch of money. And then you see these right here, this screenshot that has to do with how much money it made. And you'll see here that it's over 50 grand. We only run the sale for 4 days. And we run the sale 3 times a year. So you're looking at about $150,000. And to tell you the truth, the sale only grows. Like, obviously I started in my driveway and I started making money like this. And then as future sales, I made money like this. And then finally we make money like this. So these are all screenshots right from our Square account where we take credit cards and process and keep track of all the money and the books sold. But this is proof that it really does work. So I made a school community where we've tons of people all across the country who have been doing exactly what I'm doing, and they're living proof. And you can join and talk to them that it works. And so I want you to do the same. If this sounds good to you, you don't need to reinvent anything. Like, everything that I've done is in the videos. It's also all the templates of everything I've done. I explain how to get your messaging out to the community to get those free books, and then how to set up a book sale, all the infrastructure that you'll need, how to display the books, how to talk to people properly so that they understand what you're doing. And it can even be run with volunteers. It even be like we do an On Your Honor book sale where people even do self-checkout, for goodness sakes. So these things work. We have tons of good reviews for, getting the books. We have tons of good reviews and feedback for the book sale. This stuff all it's real. So if this resonates with you at all, I urge you to, one, if you would like the video, that helps the algorithm, that. 2, if you subscribe to the channel, I'm going to be talking more about how to do this. And then if you would share this video, that would be absolutely fabulous. If you know of somebody, like if you're watching this and you know of somebody who sells books or who does bulk books, and you're like, hey, they're my friend, I want them to know how to do it too. Or for goodness sakes, you can go into it together and have both of you or a couple people working together to lighten the load. Like a husband and wife. There's a lot of husband and wife teams that are doing this. I know I did this with my family. I have 3 kids, but my wife and my 3 kids, this is at least 2 of them here. This is my wife and 2 of my kids at our book sale. You can see here in this picture. So I hope you'll join. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll like this video. And I hope that I can help you be on the course to book sourcing mastery sometime here soon. So I hope to talk to you again soon. I hope to see you in a future video, and I really hope to see you in the school community. All right, click the link in the description. Hope you're having a good day. Bye.